So while you are in the trenches working on whatever it is that you're working on, building your business, working on yourself, becoming a better you, and we'll talk about that in a second.
When you're on your way up, everyone roots for you because you remind them of their dreams. When you're at the top, everyone tears you down because you remind them that they gave up on them.
Right? So while you are in the trenches working on whatever it is that you're working on, building your business, working on yourself, becoming a better you, and we'll talk about that in a second. Everybody's going to be sort of on your side until you start to make more progress than they do.
Everybody, when I was sleeping on the gym floor, right? Like, I was the underdog, and everyone, my clients were all like, "Oh, good for you. You're going after your dream." And they'd see my blanket and my pillow in the corner of the gym, and they knew I was sleeping there, and it was evident. I lived there. Everybody was like pro me, and then people would come in, they sign up like, I'm gonna support you, right? And then within 9 months, I had hired people, and I had a manager, and I pulled up, and I remember I walked in the lobby, and all the same people we're like, boss man's here. Oh, you're not too good for us now, right?
What an interesting take. So, if you're not familiar, this is Alex Hormozy. The original iteration of the gym that I now own, we worked with his original company, Jim Launch, Jim Lords. I don't remember the exact name of it before. If you follow him before he sold that business, but early on he ran gyms himself, and he started with just opening one, and he didn't have the money to have a business and a home, so he slept in the gym. And what he's talking about is how early on everyone was sort of on his side, or they were his fans when he was sort of down and out and building. But as soon as he opened more than one location and he was not sleeping there anymore, they began to look at him in a way like, oh, well, you're Mr. Boss Man and stuff, like he says. And that's really interesting. So something I notice with coaching fitness clients and things is that, you can be trying to affect your diet. You can try to be wanting to eat more healthy and make time to exercise and things. And eat people, even as close as your family, can begin to pull you down, because one of the things, and what happens, here's a scenario, you're trying to eat a certain diet, whatever that is, you're cutting calories, or whatever you're trying to do, and you'll be at a family cookout or at home for dinner or out to dinner, whatever, and you're not eating the same things they are, so they begin to talk down to you or question your family loyalty because you're not eating the food that they're making or whatever. Or they say like you're too good for it or whatever. So they're breaking you down, even though you are working and becoming successful at the thing that you want to be successful at. In this case, losing weight. It's an interesting dynamic, and you should be aware of it. And it's something that everyone does. And maybe give yourself a little self-reflection and check yourself to see if you are yourself doing this to other people.